Damas y caballeros, aquí estamos por otro episodio, the one and only PISO21 podcast. Thank you for joining us once again. Today is an absolute special day. We have probably the episode I've been most excited for, even though I just found out we're doing it
super dope
a few days ago. But I was like, yo, actually, that's going to be fucking crazy. We got the one and only J Valentino in the house. Make some noise for J Valentino.
Thanks for having me, guys. First of all, that's dope. I can't just not acknowledge the fact that him and I were just speaking in English before the show the whole time. Cool dude, by the way. What's your name again, brother?
Luis.
Yeah, you look like one and sound like one. When he opened up the show right now, it blew me away. You sounded like Marco Antonio Solís. Hola, damas y caballeros. Ahorita estamos en un apartamento bien sexy en Portland, Oregón. Y les quiero decir que para todos los enamorados. I thought you were talking like an interlude of a song.
You like it? That's what's up. Hey, that's a big compliment coming from the one and only J Valentino. A lot of people do compliment my voice. It's something I've been working on. I'm actually the MC for Calle 6.
Now he's bragging. That's crazy.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that, Shadow. You didn't.
My bad. Okay. Let me fall back.
But I will say this. Going back to your voice, I think that you could definitely be like on a sex talk show.
I was about to say that right now, or
you,
late night radio.
Yeah. Do some sexy shit right now. Go.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm getting character.
You got
it, bro. You got it, man.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thank you for calling.
No, Spanish is sexy.
Oh, sexy?
Yeah.
Sexy Spanish?
Yeah.
Damas y caballeros.
There you go.
Gracias por llamar a la línea de sexo.
Oh, yeah.
Yo soy su host. Sorry, I'm Spanglish right now.
Luis.
Yo soy su host. El único, Luis.
Oh, I like the echo.
What the fuck? Just kidding.
But your voice is one of a kind. I appreciate it. I like it. I actually like it. Thank
you.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you.
dude.
Super dope.
All right, that's enough glazing me, man. We got a very special guest once again, Padilla. What are we about to do?
We're about to fuck it up, man.
I don't know if we can keep up.
No, we can. We just gotta focus, lock in. Okay, so we actually have J Valentino, which I'm super stoked about because I know nothing about you.
Cool.
And we're gonna find out some shit. We're gonna find out who you is, what you do, why you do it. And above all, we're gonna have some fun. I think we're gonna have some fun for sure. So I've obviously heard great things about you through Brian. Proceed. And fun fact, this is coming out when? Monday?
Yeah.
Tuesday? Monday? So if you all missed it, y'all missed it. But if you were there, then you know that it was vibes. So tonight, Friday, obviously he's gonna be on the decks at Calle 6, main showroom. It's gonna go off. Like we already have our guest list lined up. We have, VIP tables being sold. We're strategically, I know you guys are gonna hate us for this, but we're strategically closing one bar down, Paraíso, so that we can place everybody in gold and then main, which is where we're primarily gonna be at.
What's the capacity on both of those?
550.
Nice.
550.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to battle this guy for the crowd.
You're gonna have to battle him, bro.
I'm cooked.
It's a tough task.
This dude is a beast on the decks, bro. Come on.
It's a tough task, but I feel like you can do it, Shadow. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
I got
iron
the
sharp
voice.
as iron. No competition.
Yeah,
we collaborate.
Healthy.
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. See, that's
Collaborate.
a good, nice way to put it.
Collaborate.
But Jay, tell us. I mean, can we call you? What's your actual name?
Valentino or Jay? Either
Valentino.
one.
Valentino's your last name or what's?
It's my middle name.
Oh, your middle name.
Yeah, my first name is Julian.
Oh, okay. So Jay for Julian. Okay, Valentino middle name. Okay, cool. And that's your actual DJ name. You rocked with that the whole time.
Yeah, well, when I first started, I was a kid. I was like 15, and I thought DJ Omen sounded good. I had no idea what it meant, bro.
DJ.
Damn.
Oh yeah, Omen.
Bad
Yeah.
omen.
Yeah, it's cool. And my friend's like, you know what it means, right? It's kind of demonic. It's kind of evil.
My DJ name is Shadow.
Yours?
Yeah,
Oh,
Shadow.
dope.
I always thought it was mysterious.
That was your first DJ name?
It still is.
Oh, it still is? Oh, you
Hey.
didn't change it? Damn, it's
Well,
crazy.
he kind of
Like, God damn, you gotta change that shit.
Just kidding. No.
he kind of did. He took away the W and just added an O. Like
Oh.
that's the best.
An H?
Yes.
SHADO.
Shadow.
Shadow.
Yeah, and then when I got, I guess, a little more mature, older, I think I was like 23 when I changed it. And I needed something to really brand, and I got really serious about it, like especially behind on the business side.
Yeah.
It was J Valentino. It was J Valentine for like a week, but there's an R&B singer in the Bay Area named J Valentine. And then my friend's like, dude, J Valentino's perfect, and it's your name. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So J Valentino.
That's a fire name.
Yeah, it has actually sick. It gives a ring to it. Like I was like, is that a last name? What's going on?
Yeah.
And so you primarily DJ
Yeah, and stand-up comedy.
and stand-up comedy. Okay, that's crazy actually. So let's talk about. I'm interested on the stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
So how did you even get into that? Like, what even sparked that?
Well, I've always, been, I guess, funny, man. I mean, it's hard to say that as an artist because comedy is subjective. What I think is funny, you might not think is funny,
Right.
and vice versa, or the public, etc. And but I've always had it. I've always understood timing and what's funny to people, I guess, to the masses.
Yeah.
And I did it when I was 22 years old, and I quit at 25. It's the only thing that I ever quit that didn't sit well with me.
Oh shit.
And then after that, I started doing other stuff to keep comedy in my life. I did a podcast before they were a thing in 2010 to 2015.
Sure.
And it revolved around comedy and music. Every week I would have a different comedian and different musical artists. I had a lot of dope people there. I had a lot of dope people from back then. Cali Swag District, Ty Dolla Sign.
Sick.
Problem was in there. That one Laker guy that Metal World Peace was on it. Like, had a lot of dope guests and a lot of great comedians too that you see now on Netflix, like Felipe Esparza, Alfred Robles, all those guys.
Yeah.
And it was super dope. It had a great run. And then after that, we used to stream it on Ustream. That had its run. 2015, it died out, and that's when I knocked up the baby's mom.
Damn.
So I needed to do something that was really gonna grow my network.
Yeah.
And that wasn't doing it. So I started making videos the next week after I concluded my podcast in 2015. And I never stopped, and thankfully it worked out. We're about to hit 500,000 followers on Instagram.
Damn, good for you. 500,000 followers.
Yeah.
So how long do you think that took? Like realistically?
It took 10 years, bro.
10 years
of
of-
grinding. Yeah, I mean, everybody has different,
Right.
different trajectories, different timing, different everything. And, some people gain 1 million followers in a year, in 6 months.
How many times during those 10 years were you like, okay, you know what? Let me just toss the towel. Like, this is not really working.
It's funny, like, hardly ever, but of course, like, a little piece of me felt that way before. I know it was never really an option, but I felt it. I'm human. You know what I mean? But nah, never to actually go with it. No, success is holding on while others let go.
Okay, so I might have heard this wrong, but you said there's the only thing that I gave up that kind of was unsettling or that it bothered me to let it go. Let's put that aside. What thing did you ever let go that you're like, you know what, fuck it, like I don't even care about that too much? Like or did I misread that? Or was
What do you mean, like?
Because you were like comedy, or was it comedy, or was the other thing?
Comedy.
Was it comedy that
Yeah.
that you started it and then you almost gave it up?
No, I gave it up.
You gave it up?
I gave up. Yeah.
And then you were like, that's the only thing that was unsettling.
I said unsettling. So let me continue. And I did this podcast for 5 years, and I started doing these clips all the way up until 2023 is when me and my boy Concrete, who I do a lot of content with.
Shout out Concrete, man.
Shout out to Concrete.
Also
man.
killing.
Give yourself some friends to elevate you. We were collabing on a lot of stuff, and then he had thrown it out there. Like, we got to do stand up, and then he started doing it. Then he hit me up to do to join a show that they had built, a brand, which is called Los Tóxicos. And at the time, it was Concrete, my boy Jerry Garcia, Jesus Sepulveda, and Cholo Fit Creeper. And he's popping.
Yeah.
So he was doing them a favor as far as selling tickets and doing shows. And Creeper said, hey, man, I just wanted to help you guys out, start it up. You guys take it over from here. So there was a slot open, and that slot, they were looking at me. Conquer was like, hey, bro, there's a slot open, and I threw your name out there, bro. So you got to start doing stand-up.
Nice.
You talked about it.
Is that when you get back into it? Or
That's when I got back into it.
Okay, so how do you I even explain that to somebody that wouldn't dare get in the stage and get on stage and be like, oh, this is, talk about comedy, right? Because you're right. My funny is not your funny, right? Mm-hmm. So how do you even go about facing that? How do you even go about when do you decide that you're funny actually?
Well, that's the thing. I don't decide. The crowd does.
The crowd does, okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that you think is funny in the shower or where you're just hanging out. You say it out loud, it doesn't hit,
Yeah.
and that's their reaction, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I went and tried out my material at a bar in the Valley in LA on an off night just to go get my feet wet.
it out.
Yeah.
The only way to do it is to do it.
How was it?
I ate a dick.
It's pretty long too, but
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did okay. I got a couple of chuckles, but I was like, oh shit, I left the stage and I was excited. Just the fact that I actually did it.
Yeah.
I'm not a Debbie Downer. I'm not really hard on myself.
Yeah.
So I was just like, fuck yeah, I went up there. Let's do it. Let's keep doing it. So I just kept doing it. And Yeah, it's hard not to sound scripted up there. That's number one.
I was gonna say
100%, because you're writing everything down. And
Yeah.
my first big show, I did 7 minutes and I did great. But now looking back, it was whatever, and it was a great crowd. That's all it was, you know.
Yeah.
And that's me being real with myself.
Yeah.
And that crowd in that room is actually known to have a hype crowd. We call that an ego stroker room. And it's located in the IE in California. It's called the Ontario Improv. It's a great comedy club, but a lot of comedians just kill there. We always kill there, and it's fun because they're dope. They go out to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, and that was my first time back at a sold out room. I had done like 3 spots at bars just to practice, and then I had that room, and there was 350 people after not doing it for 15 years.
that's a big crowd.
It's a huge crowd.
Yeah, 350 people is pretty.
Yeah,
pretty,
exactly.
Pretty healthy.
So I did that, and I did great. I remember I was shaking. I was nervous. I was feeling all the emotions. I took like 2 shots. I was drinking at the time before stage, and I did well, but I kept doing it, and it's just like anything else. The more reps you put in, the stronger you
have
get.
you ever like freestyled anything?
Of course. Now I feel comfortable freestyling.
Like crowd work.
Crowd work, freestyling. Now I feel comfortable throwing a premise out there in my head. Throwing a premise out there that I just thought of and riffing on it on the spot. And that took a while, you know, and I'm having fun with it now, more and more and more. Yeah. And it just keeps getting better, man. I love comedy, man. It's the rawest form of comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long have you been doing it now? Like since you got back?
Back at it, solid 3 years.
Oh,
like
shit.
solid 3
Okay,
years.
so it's still
Like,
fresh. You're still.
I would say that's not even like a long time.
It's not.
For like, you know,
It's
like,
not.
Yeah, but you're so good at it. Like,
thank you, bro. I mean, I really put in the reps. I really
Right.
hit the stage like 7 times a week.
Yeah.
Just every day on stage.
do you travel through comedy?
100%. We just did it yesterday in Richland, Washington.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're
At a
going back
packed
tomorrow,
house.
right?
Well, is that tomorrow? I go back to Pasco to DJ.
To DJ.
Yeah.
You have
Okay.
any gigs for comedy here?
In Portland, no, but I'm super down to come here. To
Yeah.
Let's connect
Yeah.
them.
yeah, let's.
The club used to be a comedy club.
No
Used to be
way.
called,
Yeah.
what was it?
Calle 6 used to be a comedy club. That's why y'all be acting silly sometimes.
What was the name of it?
It was called Harvey's Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, we
OG.
can't lose, man. Imagine
OG.
us 3 team up, put a show together. That'd be great. Let's do it.
Dude,
We're talking about it right now, but you're gonna see that we're actually about it.
we're going to do it.
Hey.
We're going to do it. Yeah, because you know what?
And the after party will be at.
Calle
Calle
6.
6.
Let's go.
Easy.
Because we're about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, I love that. I love above your you know what you're doing and your craft and what you're building. I love that I'm gonna assume that you're Latino. You're like the whole ass Mexican hat.
Yeah.
No, but you know I love that because you know any Latino that's doing anything great, you know, like making movement, making noise, like that shit's empowering. And
It's
I love that.
very uplifting, very empowering. I'm half Mexican and quarter Guatemalan and quarter Cuban. My mom's Guatemalan and Cuban. But I grew up in LA in the hood. So growing up, I didn't even know I was Guatemalan and Cuban until I was like 12, 13. I didn't even know. My friends were over my house and they saw me eat black beans and plátanos fritos.
Can you travel?
Yeah.
Okay,
What a jerk.
Hey, we're amongst comedians, so whatever.
I'm super dark then. I'm dark. I love dark. Damn. I'm gonna get off the sun.
I might be a comedian soon. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. You're like,
Yeah.
no. You're like, no.
I didn't know I was Cuban and Guatemalan for a while. I black beans and plátanos. I prefer black beans still to this day over pinto.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah.
They're growing on me. Black
Yeah.
beans, yeah.
They're amazing.
No, I can't do black beans.
And yeah, man, was born and raised in LA. Then my mom moved me over to Orange County, which is near Disneyland, when I was like 15.
Okay.
Yeah, but California is my home all day, every day.
That's home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where my heart's at. Yeah.
This is your first time in Oregon?
Yes.
Oh shit! Welcome to Oregon. Look at this.
welcome.
This is beautiful.
Beautiful, bro.
You definitely brought some heat because I know LA be like, or Cali be like hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking what 90 something.
We're spoiled with good weather.
with good
bro.
weather. Yeah, no, it's not like that here. Like this weather's so bipolar. One day it'd be like this, the next it'd be like,
Yesterday it was just gray the whole day.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
kind of raining. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is great.
Okay.
Yeah, you came at a good time.
This is beautiful, bro. I mean, congrats on your place too and what you guys got going on too, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're definitely trying. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. It could be better.
So I just heard the other day, you got to stop saying trying, because I say trying all the time. I'm trying.
Oh, fuck,
I'm trying.
right.
You know, it's fine. It's fine. I said it. I still say it sometimes. It slips. We got to start saying we're doing, because we are doing.
I'm gonna cross my legs
Shout out Obi-Wan Kenobi.
as I say this. We are doing
We're
great.
doing. We're doing great. We're doing it. You're
We're
not trying.
doing it. Yeah, we're doing
This
it.
is doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Wise
we're not-
words of Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's no trying, only doing.
Oh shit! You see, I didn't
Jedi.
know that. I didn't even know that. I'm not a nerd. I don't watch that.
Who is
See,
this?
I didn't.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Star Wars.
You
Oh,
see?
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah,
It's like,
I
same.
know.
That's
I'm
super
educating you know.
shut your mouth.
All right, let's backpedal because I had a juicy one. Very, very interested in knowing what it's like because I myself would consider myself like multifaceted in a few other ways, not just like DJing and, you know, making podcasts, but it seems like you have a pretty 50-50 like career, you know, DJing, comedy. Would you say that that kind of like backfires sometimes? Like people don't know you enough for DJing or know you enough for comedy, or would you say that you're doing a pretty good job of like building it together?
That's a good question. Because I think they're evening out now, and I think I have a pretty decent balance for what it is right now. Because balance is tough in life, you know. You seeing us seeing our kids and being and working too much. That's we try to find that balance. It's impossible, especially if you're trying to build something great. With DJing and comedy, I eventually just want to do stand-up comedy. I love DJing, but I'm 43 years old and I'm realistic with everything. Like, I don't know if I want to be in the clubs when I'm 48. You know what I mean? I don't think so. Concerts, private events, festivals, yeah, I'm down for that. But to be in the club all night like that, I mean, if they have the budget, I'm also not gonna lie, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think it's 50-50 right now, bro. Like, at this moment in time, 50-50.
Because like you said, you had a comedy show yesterday. Tonight it's nightclub DJ life.
Right.
Tomorrow it's back to comedy, right?
Yes,
Or
and the
DJ?
times don't cross each other.
Yeah,
Comedy
so-
shows end at 9:30, 10 p.m., 10:30 the latest.
I see.
And I don't got to be on the decks till midnight,
Yeah.
you know?
Man.
So they don't overlap ever.
Never.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
sick.
which is great.
Yeah.
Would you say that you did struggle with that, like trying to
You know, when I
grow
was
each career?
when I started doing comedy skits on social media, I was really worried about doing them for a while, and I was holding back for a while because I was worried that I wouldn't be taken serious as a DJ. And then I was like, fuck that. Like, dude, there's people like Jamie Foxx that are acting, you know, singing,
Donald Glover.
comedic acting. Bro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald Glover is the best example.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna do
Hell
it
yeah.
all. I'm gonna do what I feel.
All right, you have to pick one. Jay, you have to pick either DJing or comedian. Which one would you go?
You
with?
just said earlier.
No, he didn't. Let him decide.
No, that's a good question, and I've been getting asked that more and more often, which is fine. But there is no better high than laughter, bro. The biggest crowd I've done is 2,200 people, and that roar of just writing jokes from my living room or my bicycle. I like riding bikes, from working out. All these jokes that I've written on my alone time for the masses to really embrace it is crazy dope. It's the
Like
best feeling.
that's more of a dopamine release than like DJing.
Bro, it's right up there with sex, man. It's
Really?
wild. Yeah, it's amazing. just to kill in a big room is amazing. Just to kill in general, but
Right,
'Cause
right.
I feel like as a DJ, you kind of get a taste of that because if you like, you know, if you're just killing it and you get that crowd
Yeah.
super hype and everyone's jumping and yelling and
I was gonna say that,
you know, like,
because I've
but
seen
you're
that.
still saying like, nah, it doesn't hold the candle to making people laugh.
the dopamine rush with DJing and rocking a crowd is super dope still. Don't get me wrong, you know, but comedy is it's another level.
I want to say, I don't know if this is correct, Jay, but like I think I would imagine that like it's your material, like, you know, it's coming from you.
Yeah, it's
versus,
more of his creation.
versus like a DJ, like you're playing the music, right? But like it's also
I like where he's going.
a Bad Bunny track.
Yep, I like where he's going.
And
It's
the people
somebody
are
else's music.
The people are vibing to what's hot. But when you're saying it, I
See,
feel like there's
I
a
understand.
You spit what's hot.
there's a boner behind it.
Yeah, a big erector.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's actually right. You're playing other people's music.
yeah.
Comedy is just you and the microphone saying your original jokes.
Exactly.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are the artists.
Unless you don't care for that, then it's like, okay. Then.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. 100%.
I mean, as an MC, you know, sometimes you're like fucking around with the crowd. Like sometimes when the music stops and like there's a technical difficulty, you have to improv and be like, hey, sorry folks, you know, like, so it is cool to have like reactions with the crowds, like just you.
Yeah.
Just you. So I get
You
it.
pick on the
I
crowd
get it.
at all?
I mess around with the crowd. Yeah. hell
Fuck,
yeah.
I hate you.
As an MC though, like DJ MC.
As a DJ, I'll mess with them. Last night we were having fun. There was like LGBTQ guy dancing, and I made his night, her night, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was dancing on the dance floor. I was like, yes, queen, there you are. Hell yeah, break it down. It's your world. We're just living in it. Yeah, when I was playing like Katy Perry. And I was just creating moments. DJs forget that you got to create moments for these people.
Right.
You're only on the decks an hour and a half. And if you think that's long, or 2 hours, you think that's long, then that's weird because it flies by if you're really killing it.
Yeah.
And every track matters,
Yeah.
you know? And moments matter.
Damn.
Moments matter.
I wish I could
create
be in
moments.
the room, man. I wish I could be in the room.
Create
for your
moments,
DJ
man.
set.
Somebody's birthday, you
Yeah.
know, you know, bottles, or somebody writes something crazy on the bottle service sign, whatever it is, you know, react off of it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're saying all this because that's literally his job. Like that's what he needs to do is create moments and experiences, and you know, because people go to Calle, especially if they buy like a VIP section. You know, a sign comes out and it's personalized to whatever they're celebrating.
Yeah.
And Shadow, how we expressed earlier, you do have a voice and you have a way to carry people through your voice and create like this experience of like, oh shit, you know, I'm getting, because not everyone can do that. Like I've seen, whether you're a comedian, an artist, a singer, or whatever, like delivering like your punchline or delivering whatever you're doing is very important. Tonality, like getting into like the mic, getting into the crowd, you know, it's just learning how to read that. I feel like are all cues. You know, that you need to learn how to navigate through, or like even identify shit. You imagine I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, guys, so like, you know, it's like, it's not funny. I'm gonna choke. I'm gonna drown.
Right.
Eat a dick, how you would say it, and that's it. That was the end of my career. Fuck.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like because you're emceeing, right? So like for you, it's more like, okay, how do we elevate
the moment.
this fucking experience to like, boom, make it. And I feel like you've done a great job at that.
I try.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna sit here.
I do.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was always polished. We all start nervous. We all start, you know, mumbling shit, messing up, all that. Stage fright. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
We all start somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, now that he's been on the mic for a while and I've been on the mic for a while, I guess looking from the outside looking in, we make it look easy. But this is from trial and error, for years.
You get nervous when you start like I mean, you said 2,200 people, like, right? Like, is that what's that nervous look like for you? Is it like
before it used to be me pacing around, just drinking a lot of water, going over my notes and just pacing, breathing.
What gets you pumped? What gets you like, okay, let's go.
But now as I'm feeling better on stage and finding my voice, I'm way more calm, just way more calm.
Nice.
And the fact that I just stay on stage, like, hey, this is just another night. You know, it's not, obviously I treat everything in different and I really, you know, embrace these moments, but if you stay on stage, you know, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There you go. See, I can't imagine. I did it once. I spoke, twice. I spoke in front of, the first one was like, I think it was like 1,000 students.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did like a 500 one, like professionally for work. And it was cool. It wasn't my favorite. I can't write shit down, bro. I cannot, to save my life, write something down and then go back to my notes and deliver.
You
like,
freestyle.
My shit's like,
Off the dome.
yeah, like I know what I'm saying. I know that I feel like I have a rough understanding of the bullets that I need to hit. And then if I miss one, I miss one. But it's all like free. That's the only way I know how to talk in front of people. If not, it's not working out.
And comedy is public speaking with jokes. Mm-hmm. You know, and public speaking is one of the most nerve-wracking things to do as well. Yeah. So I mean, props for you to even do that. That's dope.
Yeah. I did twice. Won't do it again unless I need to.
Yeah.
but I try not to. I'm like, fuck that.
Man, growing up, I had so much stage fright. I never did a book report in school. Never stood in front of the class to do a little presentation. Took the F. Obviously, as you said, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. Now I'm at KSA, it's just bullshitting around all day on stage.
Yeah.
Is there any moment like where you had to like get over a fear of stage fright or anything like that coming up?
Yeah, of course, man. And thankfully, I mean, I had the strip club industry that I was in for 18 years to help me out a lot with that.
18, dang.
Yeah, I started.
What'd you do at the strip
I was
club?
a strip club DJ.
Oh, nice.
And I started at age 19. Now looking back,
is that good money?
Great money.
Yeah.
Great money. Yeah.
Oh.
When I was 19, the first year, I didn't see any money. I was just getting my feet wet.
Yeah.
I was fucking eating a dick on the microphone too. I was whack. to the point where the manager came up to me one night. He's like, "Hey, man, if you don't step it up, we're gonna have to let you go."
Sheesh.
And I was like, "All right, I'll step it up." And I stepped it up, and then I networked within the industry. A year later, I landed a job in LA, which was my goal, you know. And that's when I saw money for the first time. I think I was doing like $1,700, $1,800 a week in the year 2001.
Damn.
Working 4 days out of the week. It's great. It's great money now.
Yeah, absolutely.
For 6-hour shifts, so it wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
And me being behind the mic all that time, all those years, it helped me a lot. That repetition, that muscles, perfect.
For sure.
Obviously, I was sounding different too. That's right, guys. Here she is. Enjoy the show. It's the 2-for-1 erection session with the beautiful Miss Bailey.
Give it up, man. Come on. That's it.
I would go to the front. And then sit there and I would tip.
And later, as I went on, I found my voice in strip club DJing as well.
Yeah.
You know, where I just talk normal, not like this.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's very animated. I like
Yeah,
that.
right?
Yeah, it's super.
2 por 1 para que se le ponga bien duro. That's right, guys. The closer you sit, better the tip, nicer the strip. 2-for-1 erection session. ATM stands for ass and tits machine.
Goddamn.
Where do we sign up? Where do we get the membership from?
So those were pretty big strip clubs down in LA?
The last one that I DJ'd at was a big strip club in LA. It's called Sam's Hofbrau. And I DJ'd there in a very good half a decade, which was 2014 to 2019. Great half a decade.
Bro, how old are you, bro?
I'm 43. Yeah. I look great. No,
What was that?
No, that's good.
no, he was gonna Kevin Hart me right now. Damn.
For real. Damn.
But I did it. No, you look good for 43.
Yeah, you look fit. You taking care of yourself and shit, huh?
Bro, this is the only engine we have, bro. This
Yeah.
is and you know, a big tip to all the DJs out there that are in entertainment or comedians, you know, take care of your temple, man. That's all we have. Yeah, alcohol is always going to be around us. You know, I'm not telling you to stop drinking, but if you can minimize it as much as possible, you know, and take some good stuff, you know, you'll take care of this engine, because without this engine, you can't do shit.
So let's talk about that. So it's not like you don't drink, right?
I don't drink at all.
At all. Okay, so it's you don't drink. Okay, perfect. Is it why? Like, what's the outside of what you just said? Like, obviously,
Because I'm realistic about time, and I'm realistic about how much time I was losing with alcohol. And of course, the health thing is number one, but I was also losing time. And I'm realistic about time. I told myself when I was, which was this 2023, I was 40 years old. And I was like, dude, I'm not where I want to be in my life yet. And what am I doing? What am I celebrating? First of all, what am I celebrating? I'm doing great, but what am I celebrating for real? You know? And why is it a thing to even celebrate with alcohol? That's another thing I don't want to, you know, it's a big old thing, but I was tired of feeling like shit. You know, I was tired of feeling like shit. And if I want to take my career to the next level, I got to really level up health wise.
yeah.
And since then, it's been the best trajectory I've ever had, ever.
And this is at 40.
This is at 40 when I stopped.
Okay.
Like 41, 40, going on 41, something like that.
Was there any like major mistakes? Like, for example, myself, I've been roofied, woken up on the fucking concrete right down there on the waterfront, waking up like, what the fuck happened? You know, like, has there been any crazy mistakes where you're like, oh fuck, like I gotta chill out?
This guy has good questions. Now I know why you have him here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, Shadow.
we you know, when I was drinking, I was blacking out at least once a year, twice sometimes, you know, blacking out. And the last blackout was like that. I didn't get roofied.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but I was drinking for the wrong reasons. I had some weird people around me at the time that I allowed. And I took it out on alcohol. And I had a horrible night in comedy and a bad DJ set because I was drunk. Both the same night.
Same night.
And I was done. I was done. I was done. I was being sloppy at the club. I was talking shit, like being rude. I'm not a rude guy. You know, I punch up when I talk to people. You know, even when I roast people, I'm really nice about it. I'm like, damn, this guy, can you co-sign me on a car, please? I know you have money, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'll punch up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And oh shit, we got Don Omar in the house. You know, and so I was being really rude, and the owner was pissed off, and yeah, it was just everything piled up, and I woke up with the biggest headache. I was like, I'm done, dude. I'm done. What am I doing?
Yeah.
So ever since then, it's been great. Of course, life is gonna life.
Yeah.
You know, shit's gonna happen. But now I'm in my 5 senses to deal with it.
That was your oh shit moment. Like
Yeah.
I think I mentioned my way
September 8th, 2023. I remember.
Damn.
September 8th.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Big day.
Yeah.
Big day. Hell yeah. No, yeah, I feel like I mentioned my way there, man, because
To not drinking?
obviously I still partake.
Bro,
every
and you're
weekend.
talking to somebody that doesn't I don't look down on alcohol, bro.
Yeah.
I don't. I think alcohol is amazing. I think it's fun. I love the smell of it. I smelled his glass like 10 times,
Yeah. Fuck.
11. And I have a full bar at my house. I'm a good host to my friends. I have beers in my house. But it's just not for me, man.
At least
It's not for me.
you're not like weird about it, like where
No.
you won't go out.
Yeah,
if-
I'm not
if-
that guy
you
making
killed the
videos
homies.
on my Instagram. Alcohol is just something I don't do anymore. But if you're an alcoholic, hey, no judgment. But you're really judging? No, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, bro. It's dope. You know, keep it under control. Don't drink and drive. You know, Ubers are everywhere. Like,
Actually, yeah, that's a good.
you
That's
know
a
what I
big
mean?
one.
Yeah, don't drink and drive. Don't do dumb shit like that. You know, don't ruin your brand. You know, but other than that, you know, drink responsibly. It's fun. It's dope.
Yeah.
I crave a cold ass beer sometimes. I'll have like a Heineken Zero or some shit when I crave a beer.
Like NAs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Shadow. I don't think it's like he's saying. Like I don't think it's fully bad. I'm a firm believer of like getting rid of entirely, like getting rid of the problem is also not a solution. You know, like learning how to control in good moderate like fashion.
Right.
Your bad habits. I guess we'll call it a bad habit.
That could be yeah.
It's not bad. Like if you like, for example, us, like we're in this platform, we drink every weekend, right? But if we said, okay, like this weekend I'm not gonna drink or whatever, and you're choosing that, right? It's not even so much that like it's entirely like impossible for you to do. I think that's healthy, you know?
Yeah.
Or having a beer at a carne asada with the familia, or like, you know,
Right.
you're watching a fucking game, the World Cup's coming up, you know? It's like, I think for me, it was like, why am I fucking drinking right now? This is stupid. And it was a lot like random people that I've never met in my life be like, oh shit, bro, let me buy you a shot. Let me get you a shot. And I was like, yeah. But then it was like, why am I taking this shot? Like there's no reason to take this shot right now, you know? As to opposed to like, we're at a park, we're at a river, I'm with my boy, you know, like family's around or whatever.
Cold
Like,
ass beer.
I'm gonna do a chela, you know?
Yeah.
Two different worlds, bro. Like
Yeah,
two different things,
exactly.
you know? So, I mean, the truth is the same with gambling and fucking drugs and like, you know, porno. I don't know. You know, so I don't know. That's just my 2 cents to that.
Right. No, I mean, for me, I've known that for me, alcohol's a progressive drug. For me, I'll drink and then I'll be chill at first. And then as I keep drinking, what got me drunk last week isn't going to get me drunk this week. Now I have a tolerance. It's progressing. So now it's 2 beers instead of 1. Now it's 3 beers and so forth. And then I'll get to that point where I could drink as much as my tolerate. What is it? What is it?
Tolerant?
Tolerance?
Tolerance. My tolerance gets fucking higher, and I'm fucking out here drinking 3-4 times a week, 5 times a week, and I'm a comedian and a DJ now, and everything's free. They treat me like a hot chick everywhere I go.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
everywhere. You want to drink, daddy? Like, sure. Okay. Stop calling me that, but it's free. Thanks. You know,
Yeah.
it's always that guy.
Jay, I'm gonna pivot just a tiny bit. I read somewhere from a comedian. There's a quote. I forget his name, but the quote goes a little bit like this: like, I've decided to make people laugh because I know what it's like to hurt, and because I know what it's like to hurt, I don't want other people to hurt. Would you say that most comedians that are funny and that have been pretty successful, they resort to funny because they're hiding a void that might be hurting internally, and the only way that they can just mask that is to become this persona character funny to everybody else?
Not the only way, brother, but a lot of comedians are a little messed up. You know?
Yeah.
We all have trauma. We all grew up with trauma. And yes, like the Robin Williams of the world, we thought he was amazing. This brilliant comedian. Took his own life. And other comedians, I think it's really about how you deal with life, you know? And life is tough, especially for a man, you know? On top of all that, we still got to be a man.
Yeah.
So on my end, I strongly suggest stuff like, and I've never talked about this in a podcast, but stuff like therapy. Like I did therapy for the first time ever in 2025, and I did 7-8 sessions, and it was the best thing I ever did for myself. And I think therapy is for everybody. You don't necessarily have to have a problem or something going on, but it's very healthy because we can't tell our friends everything. We can't tell our family everything. We can't tell our best friend everything. We just can't, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be super transparent with a lot of my friends and they know a lot of shit about me, but I can't tell them everything. I can't. And with the therapist, it's a little weird, especially for Latinos.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We were raised to hold it all in, which sounds unhealthy as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
It's not healthy at all.
Yeah.
And I did that Caucasian stuff last year.
Yeah.
And it helped. And it helped a lot. And it's the therapist that I wanted. It was a Caucasian lady in her 70s. I wanted an old female white therapist. Why? Because I didn't want anybody to be on my side in any way, shape, or form. I didn't want it to be a male or Latino on my side. No.
Right.
I wanted somebody completely opposite. And she tells me some shit like counters my shit. You know? I'll be like, oh, well, this is the way I was born and this is the way I was raised and this is the way I was supposed to be in my life. Who says who?
Yeah.
You? I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah? No, that's not right. Thanks, Lynn. I needed that. And, you know, and now here's the other thing. I'm open to be coached. I'm open to be taught. You also have to be an open book. If you're not, then you're just going to be stagnant. You're not going to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna
what's
need that. You have to be that. I feel
You have
like.
to be open about it, yeah?
Have you ever considered shadow for? I mean, you don't have to share that, but like, have you
Yeah.
considered like talking to maybe like a therapist or something like that?
I have.
You have done it.
I have.
Sick.
I never went like for multiple sessions, but I did make it a point at a certain point in my life, like to get in tune with my emotions and not let them control me as they once did. Like that, I used to be the most emotional motherfucker on the planet.
Which
bro.
is, are you a water sign?
Yeah,
Cancer?
Pisces.
Oh, yeah, that's even
So I was like,
I'm a water sign.
yeah,
I'm a Cancer.
oh yeah. So yeah, I was hyper emotional.
Yeah.
Just like growing up as a kid, all the little trauma shit, whatever. And like once I got out of high school, I was so fucked up, like emotionally. I was like, what the fuck? Like this is too much, bro. Like,
Right.
I gotta like figure this out on my own. So I like, I looked into it, read some books, listened to some books, and it helped a lot.
Yeah, these people go to school to learn these psychological tools that we
Yeah.
could apply that really help.
Yeah.
We don't know this shit. We didn't know that if we do X and apply it to Z, that it'll fucking work and it helps.
Yeah. It
You
really
know?
does. It really
It
does.
really does. We just don't know these
so-
tools because we're not taught them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of self-help books myself. I do a lot of audio books.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great books out there that help out psychologically. The let them theory is great. A lot of people feel left out in life. Let them.
Yeah.
Let them. The subtle art of not giving a fuck. You're going to die one day and nobody's going to remember that you were ever here.
Yeah.
So who gives a fuck? Do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nike's one of my other favorite slogans in the world. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, man.
Those are actually great. Like, to live by those concepts is really like truly freeing and amazing, because I think the first one you said about like letting, if someone feels left out, let them. I think I struggled with that a little bit because I'm a very inclusive guy. Like I want everybody to just have fun. Like, oh, come over here. Or like, are you okay? Are you good? Like, I feel for like the longest time, I confused it with like just being a good host. But in reality, it's more like me portraying what I would want somebody to do to me and leave me out.
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
George.
You
Padilla.
got to remember, not everybody's George. And I had my mom tells me that all the time.
Yeah.
Mom, but I would have done this for this. I would have done this for them. But not everybody's Julian.
Yeah.
Not everybody's George.
Yeah. No, for real. And I think not like too long ago, really. I feel like when the whole club thing happened, Shadow, where we were just kind of like, not everyone can get on this boat. Like, I have to just let people sink. And as fucked up as that sounds, unfortunately, if I did not do that, they were gonna anchor us down, and there's no way this shit's moving forward. And so when I saw it that way, I was just kind of like, I'm gonna give myself permission to let go, to like just let go.
Yeah.
And I use the word permission because a lot of us don't do that. Like I feel like a lot of us try to hang on to old shit that maybe is no longer healthy for you, and you just are so complacent and a gusto, I'll use that word,
Right.
where you're just kind of like, no, this is it. Whether that's relationships, friendships, bosses, coworkers, and jobs, whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You're right. Like in 100 years, we're not gonna be here.
Exactly.
And then what? Yeah, were you happy? I don't know. I think that's between you and God if you're, if you believe in God or whatever. But yeah, I mean, other than that, just do it concept. Hell yeah, dude. Just boys and girls, just do it. Start that
Yeah.
business. Be a fucking comedian. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who
I
knows?
mean, look at these two. Come on now. One just owns a club and a restaurant and a podcast and are doing a big show in the middle of the city. This guy's killing it. Been killing it on YouTube, Instagram, social media. Like they just did it. Come on now.
Yeah.
Consistently, continuously.
Consistently, yeah.
When we don't feel like doing it, right?
Where's like the end goal for you? Like, where do you see yourself? Like, we'll call it 5 years, 10 years.
Netflix special, movies,
Sick.
traveling internationally, doing
Oh,
what I'm doing. Because right now I'm doing, the States. And yeah, bro, because you could act till you're 70, 80, 90. You know what I
True.
mean? Comedy, I want to do it till I'm 60, 65.
To your abuelito on the screen.
Bro, I love entertainment, bro. I love it more than money, but guess what? It comes with it,
Yeah.
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 I love the art. I really, it's like Snoop Dogg once said, he's like, man, I love rap. I love this shit. If I didn't love rap, I would have quit this shit a long time ago.
Right.
I've been having money. I don't need money.
Yeah.
I love rap.
Yeah.
And I love comedy. I love skits. I love stand-up comedy. I love all forms of comedy, bro.
Is there a comedian that you look up to that you're like, damn, this guy, like
A lot of them,
Yeah.
yeah. Like my boy Fluffy. And I'm in the right place, man. I'm so grateful. I'm just thinking about it right now. Like,
yeah.
I know Fluffy. That's my friend. He invites me to his birthdays. He invites me to DJ his after party after he sold out the SoFi. Like, I don't take this shit for granted,
That
bro.
is so fire, actually.
I'm so grateful,
Yeah.
George. I'm so grateful, bro. And that's another thing, bro. Stop being ungrateful. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like-
I'm not high enough. Damn it.
I mean,
Like,
like, of course, Fluffy. I like Joe Coy. I wrote albums with him too. He's super cool as well.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe that. I'm opening up for George Lopez on Cinco de Mayo
that's it.
at the Long Beach Terrace Theater where Richard Pryor recorded his special back in the 80s. Like,
You ready for that?
yeah, bro.
That's
Hell yeah. I'm excited, man.
pumped.
Hell yeah.
I did it last year, and I'm very excited. I feel better this year. It's going to go great. It's going to be great, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I really care about this stuff,
Man, I feel like the way you're speaking now, you have a good aura to yourself. Like, you have a good, obviously good energy. But man, I'm a firm believer that some people are not destined to fail. Like, I feel like greatness follows you. When you're destined to be great, you're destined to be great, even if you fuck up. I believe that because that fuck up was necessary. It was important.
I love that.
Like, you had to learn something so that you can get to wherever the fuck you're going. But because you're gonna be great, you needed to learn it in this way.
And comedy, sorry to cut you off. In comedy, they say the number one teacher is eating shit on stage.
Bomb.
Because you don't learn from doing great on stage. You learn when you bomb. You learn when you have a horrible, rough night. Let me replay back the night in my head or the recording. We usually record our sets.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's tough to hear. You gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I sped up too much right here. Oof. I could
Yeah.
have said this different. Okay, I was going way too fast right there. Okay, back to the drawing board. I like that. I like that it's always back to the drawing board. It keeps me on my feet. I love that, Shout out to the people that do 9 to 5s, nothing against that. But I can't see myself doing the same thing every day. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
We broke out the matrix, man.
Yeah, we did. We're doing what we love. We're
We get to do
you
what
guys
we
are still
love.
very young too, though, man. Like, but we're really capitalizing and making a living and are successful at what we love to do, and that is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
Not everybody could say that at all.
I also think, Jay, we live in different days now. Like, it was a lot harder, if I'm not wrong, it was a lot harder to make this type of level of money back then than now. Now you have so many different avenues. Social media being the number one reason to blame. Like, people can become influencers overnight. Your post can just out of nowhere just be hot. It hits 1 million views. TikTok's hitting you, whatever, right? So I think because everyone is so accessible now and things are so attainable. Like, I feel like it's just if you don't make it, you just don't want to make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's literally my thought process.
didn't try.
You didn't try.
Everything's right here, bro.
Yeah. And then back to what you're saying, nothing against the 9 to 5s, nothing against that. Because you do need obviously a working workforce to drive America. We know that. But I think the better, bigger question is, are you loving what you're doing? And if you're not loving what you're doing, then how do you figure it the fuck out?
Right.
That's not my job to do. That's all y'all. Like y'all need it.
Yeah. I don't know, but I don't know if, people are dealt with different hands of cards too. I
That's
gotta
true.
think of that. Like, luckily, I mean, my parents came from, Mexico and Guatemala, migrated, and they were able to let me do what I do. You know what I mean?
How are your parents now?
My mom's 70, my dad's 68 or something.
Yeah. They ever go to any of your shows?
Yeah, my mom more. Yeah.
You make them laugh or no?
My mom's actually a part of the show. Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
yeah?
Yeah.
There's a segment where
I don't know if you saw that shirt I had on earlier. It says Mama's Boy. That's my merch.
Oh, yeah?
Mom's been in the skits and everything. for
Yeah.
years.
Oh, shit.
For
Okay.
years.
I said I didn't know too much about
No,
you.
that's- you're
Say,
being
don't-
honest.
Don't
That's
fucking
good.
blame me for shit.
Yeah.
Very
Okay,
good.
cool.
I also see. So yeah, I see that your mom's been a part of the show. That's super dope. Like, man, that's fire. And you also DJ, or you have a DJ setup, right?
I also DJ, yeah.
Damn.
Like, on the
what
show?
does that look like? Like, explain to people what they can expect.
Oh, at the comedy show.
Yeah.
DJ at the comedy show.
Yeah, yeah.
I just started doing that again. I tried it in 2025.
Yeah.
It did pretty decent, but now I feel more comfortable. I'm really finding my voice going back to that. And I'm caring less. I'm not caring for perfection anymore. Fuck perfection. Put that mixtape out, DJ. Stop lagging, bro. Fuck perfection. So now I'm just having fun with it, man.
Hell yeah.
Really loose with it. Yeah, a lot of people
I know a few
are
that's
crippled by perfection, And I just went up there. I had it up there, and I was almost not gonna DJ that much. Somebody in the crowd started yelling, "Hey, DJ for us, drop a set!" And then other people started chiming in, "Yeah, why are they up there if you're not DJing?"
But are y'all gonna
All right.
dance or what?
No, all right. And I just went up there and I was like, I played, Lookout Weekend by Debbie Deb. And then I was like, here, this for all the tias. You got pregnant to this song. And I started doing like skits. The song was playing in the background. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, there he is. Fuck. Oh my God. Okay, let's go to the back room. Oh my God. And this whole song's playing in the background. And it did like a whole skit about it. And then I threw on MC Hammer and I danced like MC Hammer. And I was just messing around, man.
so
I played Pony by Genuine and had I asked the guys in the crowd, like, hey, who just got out of a relationship? Who just broke up? And some Asian dude was like, right here. And I brought him on stage and I got my friend to give him a lap dance. It was amazing. Creating moments back to that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it worked out.
Yeah.
Start doing it more.
That's what's up, man. When you can put all your crafts
And
into-
on
into
stage.
one-
Well, that's unique. That's like you finding your niche. You're
Yeah.
finding like, that unique part of, because I mean, I'm not saying anybody can become a comedian, but like what's so special about you, And in this case,
Exactly.
it's like, okay, I can find this, I can incorporate this, kind of like what you're saying, Shadow, how
Yeah.
like you can incorporate the DJ stuff. Man, that's so sick. That's fire.
Yeah, bro.
That's unique. We got to do a show, man. We got to do a show at Calle 6, convert that back into a comedy showroom, and then afterwards.
I'm sure that everything's there, right? The acoustics, the stage, the lighting.
Yeah, everything's
yeah.
there. We even have old school lighting from that we never took down that was actually originally
Richard
built.
Pryor performed there. Like, that was the OG comedy spot in Portland.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, George Lopez actually went too. At
Yeah?
one point.
George Lopez?
It was George Lopez and what's the other guy George Lopez doesn't like? Reynoso?
Willie Barcena?
No. I'm over here saying George Lopez don't like someone. I don't even know.
I'm not saying names.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's like this guy. I'm instigating. Hey,
Yeah.
cut this part out.
Yeah. No, there's fuck, I forget it. He's a super Mexican dude. He like did novelas and everything. He was with Laura Leon, something Reynoso, something I don't know. But he was a actor.
Okay.
So he went there. He was a guest for like was it Mina Mencia?
Oh, Mina Mencia went there?
Yeah, Mina Mencia went there. And this is all Barry getting them. Like
Yeah,
Barry is the owner of the building, and he took over the comedy club, and he was running the business part of it. He didn't need to. He's the owner of the building. But it's like, fuck it, let me just keep this thing going. And
He would love to know that a comedian is coming to Calle 6.
super-
dude, yeah, this guy loves to laugh. Like he loves to laugh. Because he had a heart attack like shortly after COVID was done.
Oh.
And that's why he's like, I can't do the comedy stuff no more. Like it's too much and I want to relax. Like this man's like in Palm Springs every winter and comes here in the summer and then heads back and he just loves the sun. He's retired.
Oh, he's retired.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
he's
Palm
done.
Springs is a retirement.
Oh yeah. But he loves to laugh, bro. Like he's like, life sucks, make me laugh.
That's
and
super
so
dope.
any comedian, like anything that he goes to Vegas a lot to comedy jams. Like he'll travel and he'll promote like his buddies. There's this club, the comedy club that opened up here in Portland. It's called Helium. It's the newest.
I heard of it.
It's the newest.
I want to perform at that place. You got to get me
Dude,
there.
let's get it. Yeah. We'll get some connects. We'll talk to some people. Hell, that's easy. Cake.
Yeah.
Let's run it.
Yeah. But so that's good because I mean we want you to come back. Like, you know, you run a show at Helium and then head back to Gaia. Like, you know,
Super down.
that same night. Let's
That's
rock
the move. Let's do 3 months from now. Let's do that.
it. What are you? Is your schedule looking pretty jam packed here?
Yeah, actually 3 months is actually too soon. Which is a good problem, right? Yeah, it is too soon.
Yeah.
It'll probably be August.
Okay.
Yeah, August.
I mean, August is
That's
prime.
doable.
It's good
That's
time.
doable.
It's like, you know, there's a lot more to do in the city. People are coming out. You know, like I'd love to, man. I would travel to watch one of your shows. Like I would. I love to travel, and if it's outside of Portland or outside of Oregon, like let's even better. You know, get to explore and shit like that. That's really more than anything. I'm gonna backpedal a little bit. I think, bro. I think it's super dope that you get to show your parents what you're capable of doing. I think that's super sick to me. And I think anybody that does like reaches a certain level of success and their parents get to see that shit makes me tear up almost, which I'm like, you know what?
Well, my mom, I want to say my mom. I love my dad, but he was more like a peekaboo dad. He wasn't really there. You know? Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up? All right, I'll be back. Get some milk.
Damn,
back
you-
next month for 1 hour.
Damn, you're grown.
I have love for the man. I love him. He's still, you know, my dad, but you know, my mom raised me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that she supported me, man. She supported me. You know, I dyed my hair red when I was 15, got my ears pierced, nose pierced. She supported all that. She was like, yeah, let yourself be.
Would
Go.
you say you
express yourself?
You got a good portion of your funny from your mom?
100%.
Hell yeah.
Like hands down for sure.
Hell yeah.
She knows cadence, timing, delivery, tone, all that, bro.
That's sick.
She's dope. She gets it.
So mom was your safety net. Like she's
Oh, 100%. She always let me do me
Hell
and always supported whatever I did. So that right there it should be enough to give anybody superpowers.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, some people don't care for that. Like I know I have a bunch of homies that have all the support in the world by their
Right.
parents,
Right.
and they didn't do shit with it. Like,
Depends on
if
the
anything,
person,
it
too.
actually ruined them. Like, they're nothing. Like, daddy's got me. Like, oh, I'll get bailed out. My dad's got me. Like,
Eesh,
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, you're a piece of shit.
Well, their parents are being enablers now.
Well, right, yeah.
Different story,
So I mean, support, enabler, like, you know, there's a
Yeah.
fine line between that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but no, bro. I mean, obviously that's not your case. Like you've been doing really well. Have you ever like thought about like, damn, if I do this one thing, it's gonna really like put shame on my last name. Like it's gonna really let my parents down. I'm gonna let my parents down if I do this one thing. What do you think that is?
Quit.
If you quit?
Yeah. I mean, that's never been an option. I don't even like saying the word. I hardly ever say that word. Ever. There's no need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about it, right?
Yeah.
And success is holding on while others let go.
Yeah.
You know?
Would you be equally as pissed or annoyed if like your boy quit at anything?
My boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, that's their journey, but I've already seen that unravel my eyes.
Yeah.
You know, and it hurts me more than anything because I'm not like envious. I'm not a hater. I'm not like fucking like, yeah, he's losing guy. I'm not that guy. I don't thrive off of people not, you know, succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it hurts me when I hear like, you know, the homie, you know, got a 9 to 5, which is nothing wrong with that because comedy wasn't making ends meet or entertainment wasn't making ends meet. When for me, it's just like, oh, bro, if you could just go a lot harder and really lock in and make 10 videos a week, just locking in, you know, wake up at 6 a.m. and just record all day and work out and eat good and just be on your shit. Like, that's how I think. you know?
Right.
But not everybody's Julian.
Nope.
You know?
Nope. I think the hardest thing for me when I went into business to realize is that one, you're not always in control. Like you can't fucking always control everything.
Yeah.
So stop trying to control shit. And then two, you can't teach grit. So like me, I will if there's a project that needs to be done, bro, I'm up at 5 a.m. and I'm not going to sleep until it's done. That's me. Not everybody works that way.
Nope.
Some people are like, I'll get up when I get up and I'll do it when I do it. And if it gets done, it gets done.
Oh, man.
So for me, it was so frustrating to like try to preach grit, try to be like, yo, bro, like we gotta grind, we gotta go, we gotta do this. Cause you know, everybody's work ethic is different. And it was hard because it's like, oh damn, bro. Like I got lost. Like I was being frustrated. I was angry. I was upset. I was like, I felt like I got let down. And it was like, okay, you know what? Let me just take a step back. Let me regroup myself. Let's see strengths and weaknesses from everybody that's involved.
Right.
And let's try to move this bitch forward, you know?
And that's a boss right there. That's my bad. That's a leader right there.
That's
Leader. Yeah, because the boss is like, do everything. A leader's like, let's do everything.
Let's do
You know what I
everything.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. And you're not micromanaging. I could tell. You know, I heard that's not good as well.
No.
On some book that I'm listening to, it's called Who Not How. It's a really good book.
Bomb.
You gotta find your who's. You have a lot of who's. You got the bar manager. You got the kitchen manager. I don't know how that works. You know, the promoters,
my bar backs, my
the
bottle
backs.
service.
Those are all your who's. You need them. You can't try to figure out how. No, you can't. You're only one person. You need your who's. So
Yeah, I think that's what me and Brian do really well. Like I think we complement each other really well. Proceed. He does really good at like the media stuff and like, you know, booking, like, you know, like even like, you know, you're obviously here because, you know, he was like, you know, let's bring J Valentino. I would have never looked into that, you know, because that's not my strength, right? So like my business coach, and I'm never gonna forget this. He said two things that I would never in my life forget. The first was, you hire your weaknesses for anything.
those are your who's.
You don't have to be great or good at anything. You just you work enough, make enough income to hire your weaknesses. I was like, perfect. That alleviates so much pressure off my
Amazing.
Because I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like this business is gonna open, not because I don't know everything, but we gonna open. We just gotta get the right team. And then the other thing he said, which this one's sick as fuck. He's like, you have to live like no one else to live like no one else. And I was a bit dumbfucked by that. Like I was like, what's that mean? He's like, yeah, man, you know, when you're grinding, when you're working and everybody else is out having fun, you know, when you're busting like midnight shifts, when you're really tired and you got one more hour to go and everyone else is at that concert that you didn't go, or everyone's celebrating that birthday you didn't go to because you need to make that extra dollar. When you're in the Bahamas, when you're in Miami, when you're in the villa, when you're living on PISO21 and everybody else ain't living like you, remember that you have to live like no one else. So grind to live like no one else.
Ooh, I love that. Yeah, you had to explain it to me too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's true, bro. That's so true. Now everyone has FOMO, you know. Like it was like, yo, are you going to Sueños? Are you going to this, Baja Beach Fest? Are you going to da da da? And it's like, fuck, I'm about to get a credit card for this shit. You know, like you're spending money, liabilities. Not saying that those things aren't fun to do. Yeah. But you really have to, I think, put your head down at some point in your career or your life to be like, okay, I need to really fucking lock in.
3 to 5 years. It makes a big difference.
Bro, yes.
And 3 to 5 years is like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a blink of an eye. Boom.
Yeah, like your son's 5 years old.
Yeah. Which I'm like, where the fuck did that go?
Nice.
Like, where? Like, you know what I mean? It happens quick, bro. Honestly. Think about this. Guy is 4 years running. 4 years, my boy. It literally feels like one.
It's amazing.
I'm like, damn, that's just crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's been doing really well. I mean, La Factoria is open now, which is good. This Cinco de Mayo event, which is, I mean, y'all have seen it all over social media. Like it's our pride and joy. I'm gonna literally cry that day. Like it's a big deal. Like it's
super dope.
You know, we're celebrating.
You're passionate though. That's amazing. I could feel it. That's dope.
Bro. I mean,
how old are you guys, by the way?
I'm 36.
I'm 34.
Oh, you guys look younger for your age too, man.
You're the second person today. That's it.
I thought you were like 27, 28.
Yeah, bomb. Yeah, no skincare.
Yeah, you like 32, 30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need to take care of ourselves a little bit more, honestly.
Oh yeah.
I hate that we keep saying that. Every podcast, we're like, we gonna stop drinking now.
I mean, your bodies can still handle it, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
No,
you guys
yeah.
are feeling the hangovers for sure, though. You guys are
Brother,
feeling the
at
hangovers.
30, my knees were doing some shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? It's not bending right. Yeah, no, my back. Oh shit! Like just waking up hurts. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck,
there you
I'm
go.
getting out of bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stay in the gym.
Yeah, for sure. No, we've hit the gym. You started hitting the gym. I know you have.
Yeah.
Right. Don't lie to me.
I went this week once.
What?
But you worked out for the whole week, bro. That was good.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were there from 9 to 5.
I stayed there the whole week.
9 to 5. No, man, we try to do what we can, bro. And I think ultimately, I'm stoked, bro. Thank you so much for giving us the time of day to just chop it up with you.
Thank you.
And it's not. I mean, I feel like we haven't even started, bro. I know that we can talk forever.
Yeah, no, this is dope, man. The vibe, this fucking ocean. How do you not take naps all day with all this relaxation around you?
Right?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I feel
This
like
is inspiring. This is more inspiring right here.
yeah. I mean, no, you don't take naps up here. It's just just
No,
you
this is
sit-
inspiring. as
You
fuck.
sit and you just like soak it in, and then you lock in, and then you go, boom,
Wow.
you get it done.
You say I want to keep this or get something even better.
Yeah,
You got a view from your room too?
Hmm?
Wow. He says it all quiet, all chill. Yeah, you know. I see it.
It's not the best, bro. It's actually, it sucks because at fucking 5, 6 in the morning, the sun's in your eyes, and it's like, I'm trying to sleep in. It's like, it's not, it's super bright.
It's super warm.
And and it's warm. Like, I mean, ever since like I moved here, I became a plant guy. So
Oh yeah, plants are beautiful, bro.
they love it here. It's just I forget to water them sometimes, so it's just like fuck. But
Yeah, I heard you have to talk to them too.
yeah, I do.
Shit.
I do be talking sexy to them. Like,
Yeah.
it's so beautiful. Like,
This place reminds me of my friend Alex's spot. He's the CEO, the founder of Club Killers, the DJ crew agency that I'm in.
Sick.
And he had a loft like this. Are these considered lofts?
sure.
Off of the Vegas Strip. Super dope. He had those beams. Amazing.
I can't imagine that fucking
Bro, I mean, I think he got it when he was 25 to like
Damn.
29, almost 30. And he just wanted to try it. You know, I think after the second year, he said it was over. He was over it.
Yeah.
You know, just get it out of the system.
Yeah. Like I did it.
Yeah, and at the time, you know, the year was like, I don't know, 2014, 15, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he got it out of the system, you know, like that whole bachelor style lifestyle.
Yeah.
And, yeah, but he did it.
I mean-
and at the time, I'm sorry to control.
No, go ahead.
It was like a 2-bedroom, and the rent was like $4,000 at the time
Damn.
in Vegas. And
I'm
yeah.
sure it's not that no more.
Oh, it's probably like $9K now.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
8-9K, because you go downstairs and Mastro's downstairs.
Yeah.
You go down another floor, Louis Vuitton store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's
Like-
crazy though? The cool thing about your buddy is that he can never be like, I wonder what it's like to.
No, he did it.
Like
He's traveled around the world like 3-4 times already, bro.
Oh yeah.
He's
Damn.
never home. First class, yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
That's my boy.
See, that's the level I want to get to. I don't want to ever look at a spot and be like, damn, I wonder what it's like to like sit in that chair over there. Like I want to be actually just go and do and sit there. You know, be like, you know what? Even if it sucks, even if the vibes aren't right, I could just be like, you know, yeah, I did it. It sucked. I didn't like it, but I
Right.
did
You
it.
did it, yeah.
But I did it, and nobody can tell me stories about it. Let me find out by myself. I mean, I don't know. That's the mentality we should rock with Shadow 2026.
Hell yeah.
And then forward, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let us find out.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Cool.
this is super dope, though, man. Thanks for having me.
No, of course, bro. Yes. I mean, recap. I think, like I said before, bro, I think we've hit a lot. Like, there's a lot of good, important topics that I wish I could sit here and continue to drill on. But I think my biggest takeaway, bro, is thank you for sharing like the whole like it's important for if you're Latino or not anyone really, if you're human, shit, and you're dealing with an emotion that you can't bear. I think it's important that you seek some sort of help. And let's not even call it help. I think let's call it perspective. And
There you go.
And I think family is great, for the most part. But sometimes you can't talk to family, like sometimes you can't talk to a significant other because there's this biased opinion.
Latino family, they're going to judge you, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Just say the real, dog.
Yeah.
Como que feelings? What? Go drink a beer. Nah.
Yeah, for real. So, but I think it's really inspiring that you can say this and be like, you know what, I did this. I spoke to
and
you.
I've never said that. I thought, it was like, respectfully, I thought it was gay, to do that, but nah, as I got older, I was more open to it. Like, let me check this out.
Right.
Why am I being ignorant about it? Let me check it out. I hear a lot of good stuff about it.
Yeah.
You hear enough reviews from a restaurant that it's good, you eventually want to check it out. Like,
Yeah.
I heard it's good. And it was good. Thankfully, it worked for me. Like I said, it doesn't work for everybody. You have to be open to it, but
Yeah.
there's nothing to lose.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you gained more than what you needed. So,
Yeah.
or that more than what you lost, apparently. So.
Exactly.
Buddy,
Yes, sir.
if you can look at yourself, you're 15 years old. Your 15-year self is looking at you right now. Give him some words.
Slow down. Slow down. Stop being impatient. Just get down and get to work. Put your head down and get to work. And just know that the outcome's going to be okay and that everything else is going to be okay. All right? Little Valentino, you're a star, bro. You're dope. You're funny. You have skills. Cool. What are you going to do with it now? There's a lot of talented people out there that have skills, but what are you going to do with it? You gonna sit there? No, man. Do some stuff. Nike.
Cheers.
Yeah.
J Valentino, ladies and gentlemen, man. Thank you so much once again, bro. This was, like I said, it was my favorite episode. No disrespect.
Everybody else.
No disrespect to everyone else.
Disrespect
man.
to everybody else. No.
But I've been looking forward to this one since I found out we were doing it, which was 2 days ago.
Let's go. 48 hours.
Bye, bro. Take us home.
But yeah,
Shadow.
man. Thank you once again for joining us, man. We
yeah.
can't wait to see how much is gonna pop off tonight in the club. I wish I could be in the main room tonight, but
You're good. You're working, bro.
I'll be right
You're
next
working.
door doing
Yeah.
my thing in the gold room. Make sure you check out J Valentino. It's just J Valentino on everything, right?
Yeah, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all J Valentino.
Yeah. If you want some funny, if you want to laugh, if you want some dope DJ skills on your phone screen, go check this guy out. And of course, you know you're going to see him here pretty soon if you didn't catch him this time around. Other than that, any last words, Padilla?
Nah, man. Mi gente, take care of yourself. Drink your water. Run a little. Lift a little bit of weights. Make sure you tell people you love them. If you love them, if you don't, tell them anyway. You know.
That's right.
And let's live to grow another day.
That's right.
That does it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for popping into this episode. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Let's go.
Ciao.
Woo!